Hi, everybody. This is Coffee, and this is the next edition of Koffee Spills the Tea. Now, before I get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit that bell so that you can get all the notifications when I upload a video to YouTube. Also, please take the time to like this because, of course, it helps with the YouTube algorithms so that I can bring in more people like us to my channel. Now, I am just here. I'm just on for, I would say, a few minutes. I'm really only going to be here for a few minutes. I'm always like, I'll be here for a few minutes, and then it ends up being like 45 minutes or whatever. I'm even going to set my clock, right? Actually, I'm not going to set my clock, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. So, I just wanted to say a few things. It is Sunday night. What day is it? January 19th, 2024. So for those of you in the present, say good evening. Say good evening. If you're in the future and you've then get this video, hopefully things are okay. But I've been doomsday scrolling. I'm going to call this doomsday scrolling because tomorrow at 12:01 p.m. in just over 12 hours, or just 12, yeah, we're going to have a new administration. I don't want to get political. However, I do want to say that I've been doing the doomsday scrolling, and I've been seeing so many angry people, so many upset people, so many scared people, so many fearful people, and I know that this is a scary time. That's why I started saying to myself, I need to do things to give myself peace of mind. I need to start thinking about myself and putting myself first so that I don't feel the fear, because the fear is real and all of the changes that are coming down the line are real. And it's scary. So I can't control that, but I can do the best I can to control what's going on here, and around here. I can do the best I can to control that. So I am just going to say tomorrow, I have no intention of watching any kind of handover of one government, or of the government from one administration to another. I still believe that this last election was a referendum that really did not put, or not, I would not say that. Let me rephrase that. That really showed how people think of us as black women, educated black women, hardworking black women, strong black women, thinking, sentient black women. So it makes no sense to just make myself cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and go and sit there and like watch this happen when, we feel and know that if the election had gone another way, it would be totally different. It's also a bit perverse that someone who has done so much to strike down civil rights and to push back to the good old days, to make America great again, has pushed us back 70 to 100 years. I mean, I would say 70 to 100 years. At least on the outside, 70 years. So I can't watch that and celebrate that or even stomach that. I do know that I can do whatever I can in my world to make the people around me okay. Like, I forget what the movie was. I think it was called Contagion or something, with Lawrence Fishburne, and he was like, he got the antidote or the cure or the whatever the treatment was for this particular like flu or virus that was killing all these people, and he was like, I'm just taking care of the people in my boat. And so he gave the shots to like all of his friends and family and to people around him, and then had to answer for it when he went to court. But the whole point was, is he's like, I got to take care of the people in my boat. So that's got to be my goal, and that needs to be your goal. Just take care of the people in your boat. Take care of yourself. Take care of the people around you. And then we just have to soldier forward and try to figure out how to get through this. Be better people. Keep our eyes out on what's going on around us. I think there's going to be a lot of chaos and fear and crazy going on. So, I've been trying to struggle on what am I going to do with this YouTube channel, because I want to be informative. I want to be helpful. I want to help people. I want to make the world a better place. I want to know that when I leave this world, that I've done my part to make it a better place than when I got into this world. So, okay. So what am I going to do tomorrow? I'm going to watch the Martin Luther King Day speech. I'm going to watch probably Obama inauguration 1, the first one, which I actually attended, but was so cold, and I didn't see all of it because I was out on the mall and with my sister. We were just so cold. And then we went to lunch afterwards. We went to the Four Seasons, and we people watched. We saw Tom Hanks. We saw Steven Spielberg. I think we saw Samuel L. Jackson. Like, we saw like all these people. It was just wonderful. And I remember they burned my steak, or it was a hamburger, but it was made with steak. And I was just like, I don't want it. And I sent it all back to the kitchen. And then they were actually nice enough. The waiter, the guy came out. He said, "Is everything okay?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, you sent everything back." Like, because I was just like, I'm done. And, I couldn't eat it. I didn't complain. I just sent it back. I was there for the experience. And I just said, well, it was burned, and, I just wasn't my thing. And if you look at the sandwich, you'll see it was like burned. It wasn't like it was well done. It was just burned. And he was like, okay. And came back with the bill and was like, no bill. And I thought, man, Four Seasons. And I just remember it being such a great day. So yeah, I'm going to watch that because I've never seen it except when I was there, right? I'm going to watch the MLK speech. I'm going to do that. I'm going to donate to some kind of civil rights group because we're going to need it. Over the next 4 years, some bad things are going to happen and people's rights are going to be violated. And I suggest that if you can, donate at the very least on Martin Luther King Day. If you can make it a monthly donation, find some kind of civil rights, some civil rights organization, and donate monthly, even better. And I may watch I probably will watch the Biden inauguration because I really liked it, and I just thought it was so well done. It was beautiful, and I just loved the end of the inauguration. I just remember, like, of course, we were all in for COVID, and I was watching it on TV all day. Well, I don't have a TV, so I was watching it on YouTube all day. And then I remember, like, wondering, why would they bring out Katy Perry? That was kind of weird. Weird choice of, like, of people singing, but okay. And when she started singing fireworks, all of a sudden I started hearing like rumbling, and the ground was vibrating a little bit. My dogs were going nuts. And I realized that they were doing fireworks. And it was like fireworks. I have never seen the likes of such fireworks in DC. And I don't know if we ever will see that. Well, I suspect I know when that's going to happen. But we had not had fireworks, like real fireworks. I mean, like, I think like we had some mediocre fireworks like year one, year two of Trump. And then I've seen them put the fireworks in a barge on the river, on the Potomac, and they've been sitting there accumulating every year. It's clear what they were doing. They were waiting for another administration to come so that they can run the most beautiful fireworks I'd seen in such a long time. It was, it just really was outstanding. I just, and I've gone to a lot of fireworks shows and whatnot in many different places, but I just thought that was probably one of the most spectacular fireworks shows I've seen. So yeah, so I'm going to watch that. And I'm going to go to Midas Touch, the Midas Touch channel, because they said that they're going to not live stream the inauguration. Instead, they're going to show like videos, fun videos of, I think, like kittens and puppies. And they were like, look, we're going to give you a nice alternative to inauguration. It's called the Midas Touch, Meidas, and then Touch, Touch. I subscribe to that channel, and I just think they're great because they give you the news straight. I think they were off about the election results, but David Pakman, which is last name is spelled Pakman, was very accurate, and was just like he was sounding that alarm for months before the election, like back in like August, that it was just not going to be in the cards for Kamala to win. And so I have to appreciate the fact that, because when he said that, I was in such a big depression, and then everyone else was trying to pump up and, oh, but this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, early voting's occurred, blah blah blah. Anyway, but when it comes to the election day or inauguration day, I think looking at the Midas Touch channel and watching cute videos of puppies and kittens sounds like a lot of fun to me. So I think I'm gonna do that as well. So I've got my day pretty much cut out for me. Plus I'm gonna be studying because I study every day. But I just wanted to say for everybody, because I am gonna make a video on Monday as well. I'm gonna I just hang in there. I know things are bad, and I'm going to stop doomsday scrolling. I'm just going to stop because it's not helping my psyche at all. I might watch a marathon of like Dance Moms because I was angry. I love Holly and Nia. I do love them. Or I might go and like watch I don't know, Stephanie Perry has a great YouTube channel, Perry. She's great. But yeah, do something to put yourself in a good frame of mind tonight and tomorrow. Stop doomsday scrolling. Stop it. Just stop. And then tomorrow, do something that's productive that makes you feel calm in your mind. Definitely MLK speech has to be on the list of things to do, things to watch, and just do something to give back. You know, ACLU definitely could use some help. NAACP definitely could use some help. But find an organization where you can at least make a one-time donation. Make it, here's what you're going to do. If you can find the organization, make a donation, make it. I'm going to make mine in honor of Donald Trump because he has inspired me to help others. So I think the best thing I can do is to make a donation in his name to a civil rights group. It'll be something like that. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to do that. And then Monday, I am going to talk about things that I've done. And to work on myself that hopefully y'all can also appreciate, and maybe you might be stuck on something and maybe this might help. But also on Monday, I want to take focus away from like the politics and stuff because it's gonna drive us crazy. And I know you should be focusing on, like, you should know and definitely be aware of things that are happening, but we shouldn't be fixating on it because it would drive us crazy. What I would like to do is do my Monday, do my Thursday videos, uploads, but I also want to come back and do a Friday video. And in the Friday video, I'm going to do a cooking class. This is totally different. But as I have mentioned to all of you, during the pandemic, I just started saying, you know what? I'm just going to start eating healthy. And then at some point when I can afford to, I'm going to start going to the gym. So I started eating healthy and I took some supplements that, natural supplements that I thought would be helpful for my metabolism and just for like helping to regulate my body. And I think I lost like and I started drinking a lot of water. I think I lost about 20, 30 pounds in the first few months. I ended up losing like 80 pounds in that year. And then, like I said, I fractured my kneecap, and then my gym closed for COVID, and I just, it was over. But I made taco wraps, and I made it with lettuce, and I have found that the lettuce can get a little old, but I'm gonna make taco wraps. I'd like to show you like my little ingredients, but I'm now gonna make them with some egg roll wraps. So I'm gonna show you the ingredients that you're going to need, and then what I hope is that you'll join me on Friday for Cooking with Coffee, where we make some really healthy treats. Now, I'm going to have an alternative as well, because maybe you're a vegan and you're not vegetarian. So I'm going to have like a vegan kind of alternative as well. So that if you're like, you know what, I don't want to eat meat, I'm going to show you a product tomorrow that you can use as a substitute, let's say soy. And so at the very least, if you can start with that, just getting healthy eating down, just getting it down, that'd be great. I also want to give you some tips because I was going to go to the store. Actually, I did go to the store. And I went to buy my usual 30 pack of eggs. And I've seen it go up from 3 something to 5 something to 7 something to 9 something. As now with Trump is coming, and I'm sure it's really to do with the avian flu, but he promised to bring egg prices down. So why am I seeing a 30 pack of eggs for $11.99? Never seen it that big, or that high, rather, that expensive. Even when we've had other avian flu outbreaks. This is not the first time we've had avian flu in the birds. It's not. But it's the first time I've seen $11.99 eggs. And it wasn't like that like 3 days ago. This is just something recent. And then this afternoon, I was driving past this gas station. It's been under $2 a gallon as I've been driving past this gas station for a while now. Months. Months and months and months. I can't remember the last time I saw $3 and something cents. It was at $3.04 as of 4 hours ago. I couldn't believe it. I thought the prices of things were supposed to go down, right? Right? As soon as he gets, elected, prices of everything is going to go down. No. There's also a like biography, I don't know what, a documentary. It's called Food and Country. I would like for all of you to watch that. I saw it on AARP. And don't forget, if you're 18 or older, you can join AARP. It's not just for old people. It's for anybody over the age of 18. And over the age of 18, you get a lot of the benefits that they have. And one of the things are movies. They stream movies that are free. I saw Selma last week, or this past week, for free. Right? And they had a show, or a documentary called Food and Country. And I had no idea that our food supply was so political. I had no idea to the extent that what's going on with our food supply is partly what's making me so big. I mean, I know something's up because every time I leave the country, I lose weight, even though I eat more when I leave the country. Then I come back and the weight comes back on, and plus more. Right? So something's up. But once I start doing like some more healthy cooking, and I'm going to just kind of show you some of the recipes that I do for healthy cooking, then my hope is that, some people will get something from it and use that as your base. Like, I had what I call my base foods. Like, in the morning I'd have like some kind of egg. The lunch was like the bulk of what I would eat. And that would be like my taco wraps or something along those lines. I had like a vegan pizza or a vegetarian pizza. That was cauliflower pizza with a cauliflower crust. And then by the time I got to dinner, it's just like, okay, salad, if anything. Don't eat after 5. And then just drinking water throughout the day. And I think if we try this and we try to work on this together, we can get healthier. Because I need to get healthy because I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel it a lot. So I'm going to cook on Friday, but tomorrow I'm going to show you the recipe. And I'd like all of you, because I'm seriously it's going to take me about an hour and a half to cook it and to show you how I wrap it. And then, eat it. Well, I won't eat it on camera, but I want to just be able to show you this. Okay? So, get ready. Because I'm just going to show you the ingredients, and I'm going to be like, go get it. Then I'm going to be like, okay, Friday night, we'll be back at this time. And you can watch the video, or you can cook alongside me. Let's do this. Cooking with coffee. Okay. Healthy cooking, healthy life, healthy mind. Okay. Let's get healthy. Because right now, all the doomsday scrolling and everybody's going crazy, and Snoop and Nelly are performing at the inauguration, and we're getting this transfer of power, this peaceful transfer of power, and Trump's signing 200 executive orders of Project 2025, and blah, 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 blah. It's driving me crazy. So I figured if it's driving me crazy, it's driving you crazy. So let's just stop. Just take a moment. So, this is totally, like, off the top of my head, because I didn't have time to, like, try to make myself pretty to some extent or anything. I was like, I'm not doing my hair. I'm not going to put on any makeup, nothing. I'm just going to, like, put my phone on and just talk into the phone. I didn't even put it on, like, the little stand that I put it on. I just it's still on the charger. Okay. We're coming up on 25 minutes. So I said it was going to be a short video. This is short. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm definitely going to put out that video in the morning. And until then, have a good evening. Stay strong in the struggle. The struggle is real, and I'm here for you. Good night, everybody.